Advent greetings, Carmel Presbyterian Church family. Boy, we had a great time at Christmas on the Corner this past Friday night, and I hope you were there and were able to enjoy all the good victuals and the good singing and engaging with our community. What a wonderful outreach. And also, what great worship services we enjoyed on Sunday. It was the first Sunday of Advent, and we considered Joseph, who was a carpenter of courage. Did you ever happen to notice that in the passage that we read together, that in verse 20, it says that after Joseph had considered divorcing Mary quietly, that an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream. Now, why in the world do you think that God made Joseph wait until after he had struggled with what to do about Mary before he sent the angel? Why not just tell him ahead of time? It would have made it a lot easier for everyone concerned. Is it possible that removing Joseph's anxiety was not God's number one goal for Joseph? And maybe it's not his number one goal for you either. I think there are times in our lives when God allows us to struggle with what we really believe our lives are supposed to be about, and He lets us struggle with what we're supposed to do, seeking His will. And this especially happens when we're in the middle of difficult circumstances in our lives. And maybe the Lord wants to use the struggle that you're experiencing right now, just like He did in Joseph's life. And perhaps in order to teach you something, He has you right where you are. You know, when the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in his dream, he said, "Do not be afraid." Now, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife. What she's telling you is really the truth. The child really is of the Lord. It comes from the Holy Spirit. Now, why did the angel tell Joseph not to be afraid? What did he have to be afraid of? Well, he was afraid of losing his reputation. He was afraid of losing his dreams of a happily ever after kind of life. Afraid of getting married, having children of his own. He was afraid of being an outcast. And in that day, this sort of thing would have affected every aspect of a person's life. Their business, their personal relationships, their family relationships, absolutely everything. And so the angel said, "Don't be afraid." You know, I think about how loud the voice of fear is in my life on occasion. Maybe it is in yours too. The fear of failure, the fear of missing out, the fear of losing my reputation, the fear of losing someone I love. What fear do you have this Advent season? And how does God want you to trust Him more? Just like Joseph, maybe you need to hear the words, "Do not be afraid." Well, this Sunday we're going to continue in our series of the characters of Christmas, and we'll look at a teenager's trust, and we'll consider how the Lord appeared to Mary to give her confidence that He had a good plan for her too. May God bless you richly, and you take care during this holy season.